Hello, I've had an idea of a new series of videos and it's a bit of a big undertaking, but I'll see how it go. And it's basically a history of music. I've gone as far back as 1953 and waded through loads of songs and found ones which I think are still quite relevant, that you still hear on radio or in films. And yeah, the idea is also to see if I can find some new music that I like from past generations. And the idea is for people not necessarily who play guitar, but who like music and who maybe want to have a further understanding of how music works. So with each song I'll probably give a little bit of theory which is relevant to it. And yeah, just think it's nice to see how music evolves from sort of the 50s and up to present day. So here we go. Yeah, the first song I'm going to look at is Mess Around by Ray Charles, and it's a song used on the film Trains, Planes and Automobiles. I think that's where I probably know it from. Quite a funny scene where John Candy's listening to it on the radio, driving along way too quick, and he's like banging on his steering wheel and pretend to play piano on the dashboard and stuff. It's a good scene, yeah. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a tiny bit of theory. And we need to know what a major scale is, and major scale is basically do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And once you have a scale, you can harmonise that scale. I'm not going to explain why now, but you can come up with a group of chords and it sounds like this. Chords numbers, the first, fourth and fifth chords are this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 1, 4, 5 chord progression, there must be hundreds if not thousands of songs which just use a 1, 4, 5, and this is one of them. So I'm going to go through it. Here we go. Well, you can talk about the pit, barbecue, the band was jumping, people to mess around, do the mess around, everybody's doing the mess around. Okay, so let's go over that a little bit. So just a quick recap, we had the major scale, which was the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then we turn that into a group of chords. And I said that a lot of songs use the first, the fourth and the fifth. So this is the first chord, this is the fourth, this is the fifth. So this song is where you can talk about the pit. So we're on the one there. The barbecue, the band was jumping, the people too, and then it goes to the fourth chord, mess around. Back to the first chord, mess around, doing a mess around. That's the fifth chord, everybody's doing the mess around. And incidentally, that is an A chord, that is a D chord, and that is an E chord. So most people play the A there, the D there, and the E there. Well, you can talk about the pit, barbecue, the band was jumping, the people to mess around, they're doing the mess around, they're doing the mess around, everybody's doing the mess around. And another song from the same year, 1953, Hound Dog. Elvis wasn't the first person to have that song. There's a version from 1953 by lady Willie Thornton, and the lyrics are slightly different. I've got up here. So it's the same routine, it's a 1, 4, 5. So them same three chords. The 1, the fourth chord which starts at the 5th fret, and then the 5th chord which starts at the 7th. So it's you ain't nothing but a hound dog, snooping round the door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, snooping around the door. You can wag your tail, but much exactly the same number of strums on each of them as the song we've just done. And you find that quite a lot. There's loads of these songs which are just the same chord progression but different lyrics over the top. Okay, I'll do one more song. I'm going to do D Mark 1, that's Amore, again still 1953, and using that same theory. Remember, we have this group of chords. This time it's just going to use the first and the fifth chord, so the first, second, third, fourth, fifth chord. So when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. So it just kind of goes along like that. So it's that A chord, la da 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 da. And also you'll notice the timing of my strums change, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. La da 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 da. So most songs are in 4/4 like the ones we did before. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Where this is in, I think it's in 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it just goes between the first and the fifth chord. No fourth chord in this one. And there's quite a few songs which just use the two chords like that. Off the top of my head. Da, 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 da. Wooden Heart Elvis. Da, 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 da. So yeah, there's plenty of songs which just use two chords. So yeah, what I want you to get from this is to be aware that the things to take from it are, you have what you call a major scale, which is this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm not really interested in getting into the details of playing on the guitar. Like I say, it's more for a casual viewer. And then you have a group of chords that you get from that. And if you give them numbers, the first two songs I did use the first, fourth and fifth chords. And then that last one just uses the first and the fifth. So yeah, that'll do us for the day, and we'll move on from there next time. Okay, cheers.